So we're going to talk about We Are Process. It begins with this epigraph from Isley. We are ragdolls made out of many ages and skins, changelings who have slept in wood nests or hissed in the uncouth guise of waddling amphibians. We have played such roles for infinitely longer ages than we have been men. Our identity is a dream. It comes from The Star Thrower by Lauren Isley. I think it's a great quote. Um, I think that your use of Isley in this play is actually stronger than a play I may put above this, These Lesser Weathers of Beethoven, because it seems more organic to the drama. But speak a little bit about it's interesting that you begin with the Cassie character to introduce Emma, but it also has a subtitle, The Hollywood Moment. And it seems, even though you focus on the one singular Hollywood moment, there are several of them that one could interpret.
Yeah, well, the idea of We Are Process not only is the title, but is taken from, I think it's the Isley quote later on in that essay, is that we are, we are works in progress. And the Cassie Harrison character goes back to exteriors. She was the black gal that Danny only appears briefly in the play in one of her memories. And this goes back to when I was 22, over 30 years ago, and I went to this writing forum in upstate New York at the Brockport Writers Forum at the State University of New York at Brockport. And when I did the exteriors play, there were two women I slept with and one that I didn't get to sleep with, but I wanted to. This play is about the girl I wanted to and didn't get to sleep with. The two girls that I slept with, well, one was this girl who defected from the coke-addled poet Matthew Williams, as I call him in this play. But I might as well use his real name because he's dead for 20-some years. William Matthews was his real name, but I call him Matthew Williams in this play. And he was a debauchee, and that's one girl I slept with. Then I slept with another girl who was down the dorm from me there. I guess it was a rainy night, and maybe I met her in the meeting area, an empty dorm, and we talked and ended up in the sack. But I made her a black character just to have entree to do the story I wanted to. But this is about the girl that really got to me. That she was at that time, which was just a year or so after I saw the original Anne of Green Gables miniseries. She would have been the closest thing to an Anne of Green Gables that I could have thought of. She was someone who had some talent as a writer, more so than the Desdemona character from the play we just spoke about. And she was living with this family. The woman who ran the writers forum, her husband who was a professor there, and this young kid who was probably a year younger than me. She was, I think, a year older than me, just like the Cursed Drake character was a little bit older. And I remember she looked like she came out of a Walton's, the Walton's TV show, in that she made her own dresses. She didn't wear makeup. She didn't, because whales died for that or whatnot. And she was this typical kind of, she was a hippie 15 or more years after the hippies sort of died out.